What you see behind me is a monthly training drill that is done by the Western Wayne County Fire Department Mutual Aid Association and its special operations teams. The team that's here today is the Urban Search and Rescue Strike Team for Western Wayne County. The trainings typically are one day a month, about 8 hours, and this particular month we've had the been fortunate enough to have a house donated to us by McLaren. They've been a great partner with us. They had purchased this parcel, which included the house, the structure. We did some firefighter survival training, we did some firefighter down drills, we did some rapid intervention team training at this location over the last 2 weeks. The finale, if you will, to the training before the house is taken down. McLaren was gracious enough to offer the house to the Western Wayne County Urban Search and Rescue Team so that we could actually kind of fine-tune our skills, come out here and do the types of things that we typically would do month to month, but in a really realistic setting. The scenario today is based on a vehicle entering the structure from the outside that's now crashed into the structure itself, caused a lot of structural integrity. Obviously see partial collapse of some of the house itself on top of the vehicle. And as well as there's 4 victims total. There's 2 in the basement and 1 in the vehicle and 1 on the first floor in front of the vehicle that were placed there prior to the collapse. And our job is to come in and support fire department operations and to help get the victims out.
What happened down here is a car came through the building. It caused the floor, the rafters to break, and the floors collapsed into what we call a lean-to collapse. And we need to support that before we can do a vehicle extrication. So we're going to put what's called a slope floor shore in to catch the load of the car. Right here we have 2 spot shores. They're called T-shores, and they capture the load of the weakened joists so we can get in and do further work.
My role with the USAR guys is to kind of help provide a little bit of medical oversight. I'm a prior military physician, so I was used to doing things like this before with the military. So when I got out, I wanted to get back into that kind of bringing medicine outside of the hospital into a real-world application.
Most of the public don't really know we exist or don't really know what we do. So this is a great opportunity to kind of showcase that. The strike team, the guys you see here working today, has only been in existence about six years operationally. The Western Wayne County Urban Search and Rescue Strike Team is about 45 uniformed personnel that come from the Western Wayne communities themselves.
Well, there's 2 to 4 guys from every department in Western Wayne County, which the Special Operations Group, I think, is made of 20 different departments.
We train 12 times a year. It's usually very, very receptive. Any place we go to train, people are very inquisitive about what's going on, and they want to know more information. Like today, we've had people stop by, neighbors. We've had people stop by McLaren to see what's going on, and they're very impressed with what they see, with the level of equipment and the level of specialty in terms of our training that we have.
This is invaluable training to get out here and set this up and have a house that we can actually destroy and make a real-world scenario where we put a car into a building, have a roof collapse. Because this is live, there's real hazards, there's real collapse. It's not something we can experience on a chalkboard or in a classroom. This is very good for all of our guys.
The most exciting thing is watching your team perform, watching them be successful. It's kind of like watching your kids, as they grow up and mature in a sport and they get better, and those successes, it's much the same way with the team.
It takes a lot of preparation and a lot of work, but it's training that's you really can use.
It's a very, very closely knit team. They're very high speed, very motivated individuals. They're very skilled and very talented, and when they come together, they work so well as a team collectively, even though they're in different departments. And that's what's amazing to watch, is how well they work together. We're pretty confident that we can handle pretty much anything in Western Wayne County.